only tried to rob you, and you took his life. That was an abuse of force, Channing. You must pay for this. A military veteran has been charged with murder after shooting and killing 3 teenagers who broke into his home. The parents of the teens are now demanding that the court sentence the veteran to death. According to police in Georgia, the 3 masked teens showed up at the veteran's house around 3 p.m. They kicked in the front door and entered the home to rob it, unaware that the homeowner was a former soldier. The veteran opened fire as soon as they entered. One of the teens fired back, triggering a violent shootout. A neighbor, startled by the gunfire, immediately called 911. When officers arrived, they found all 3 teens shot multiple times in the head and chest. Paramedics pronounced all 3 dead at the scene. Later, family members confirmed that among the dead were 2 brothers, ages 15 and 16. After the autopsy report revealed that a total of 28 bullets had been recovered from the teens' bodies, their parents were furious, calling the homeowner's actions beyond excessive. They insisted the shooting was brutal and demanded that prosecutors charge the veteran with murder and seek the death penalty.
What? My son only tried to what? Listen, man, it's called stand your ground, man. Like, what your son doing? Nah, bro. America is done for, bro. Done. Welcome to the Full Motion Podcast, brought to you by Full Motion Music Group, online at fullmotionmusicgroup.com. The only artist development company that sits down with you, builds your brand, creates your Wikipedia page, launches your Google Knowledge panel, designs your artist website, and guarantees income on your very first project. If you're an independent artist, you don't have to do this alone. Log in today, talk with the A&R professional, and take your career to where it's supposed to be. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the Full Motion Podcast, powered by Full Motion Music Group. My name is Swigger Giovanni. Let's tap into everything moving across the world and culture, from major headlines shaping the country to the stories everyone is debating online. Here's your world news and entertainment update, keeping you informed, focused, and ahead of the conversation. All right, man, let's start with LA, well, California. So California is dealing with another massive atmospheric river. Heavy rain hits fast, flooding freeways across Los Angeles, shutting down the I-5, the 110, sections of the 710, and turning surface streets into deep water lanes. Emergency crews pulled drivers from submerged vehicles. Hillside neighborhoods in Burbank, Studio City, Silver Lake, and Malibu saw active mudslide warnings because the soil began shifting under the pressure of nonstop rainfall. State officials confirmed at least 6 deaths linked to the storms. One of those deaths was confirmed in Los Angeles County. Forecast maps show more rain pockets moving through the week, and a flash flood advisory is active for areas near the recent burn scars. This is now one of the wettest November patterns Southern California has seen in 4 decades, and meteorologists say this winter might repeat last year's historic rainfall because the current conditions mirror early 2024. I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot of rain out here. I didn't know nobody died though. Like, it didn't even look that serious. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, so we see a lot of rain, a lot of snow. I did see a lot of car accidents, and just so you know, a lot of drivers in LA cannot drive, bro. I'm really tired of how they drive in here, and this is probably why we've seen a lot of car accidents during this rainstorm. They're not used to this water, man, for real. But damn, I didn't know like 6 people died. That's crazy, man. But Los Angeles is dealing with real weather problems, and Detroit is facing a tragedy of its own that sparked anger nationwide. Now, Detroit police arrested 37-year-old mother after her 14-year-old autistic daughter died from what doctors call catastrophic blunt force trauma. Prosecutors said the girl's injuries looked like the force from a high-speed car crash. Damn. The child was rushed to the hospital and placed on life support, but the damage was too severe. She passed away 5 days later. And according to investigations, the mother originally told doctors that the girl choked on some food. Medical specialists said the explanation did not match the injuries. Detectives say the trauma was consistent with repeated violent impact. Police also reported that the girl was nonverbal and fully dependent on others for care. The community is demanding answers and justice, and child welfare agencies are now reviewing whether the warning signs were missed. Now listen, man, when you're dealing with children with autism, it's very tough, bro. I know I've seen a lot of mothers and fathers dealing with their autistic children online. I don't know if you're supposed to post them online. I don't know if you're looking for answers when you post them online, or you're looking for views or whatever. But to kill your child because you tired of it, I don't know. There's no explanation for that, man, for real. But from Detroit's tragedy The next story brings us into the high-profile, high-drama world of rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine. Now, police in Palm Beach County confirmed the home invasion at Tekashi 6ix9ine's Florida property. 4 masked men stormed into the home late at night while Tekashi was on a live stream with Jack Doherty. Surveillance footage shows the men surrounding his mother outside the house before going in. Deputies say the suspects searched multiple rooms looking for cash and car keys and left with stolen items. Investigators recovered video showing one suspect pointing towards the room while the others moved through the hallway. Tekashi's mother was not seriously injured, thank God, but authorities called the break-in aggressive and organized. Police believe the suspects had information about the house layout. They are reviewing additional footage from nearby homes and traffic cameras. Now I got a link on what Tekashi's saying about the break-in, but before I play this audio, I just want to say, bro, I mean, Tekashi got a lot of rap for what he's doing. He got a lot of slack, you know what I'm saying? But I really like the dude's music. I like him as an artist. I like him as an entertainer. But I don't think he staged this robbery. I think, you know, somebody he knows robbed him. They saying the Island Boys did it, but I don't know. But listen to this clip.
So I want to make this video to clear up all the fake news and rumors. So the world knows this. It's a fact. I'm on house arrest. I've been on house arrest. I think everyone in America and everyone across the world knows that I'm on house arrest. Yesterday, they allowed me to leave for work. People, I guess, saw that I was on live stream with Jack Doherty. They took that opportunity to fucking do some pussy shit. Like I said, it's me, so I get it. The rules are different for me. But if it was fucking your favorite artist, your favorite actor, and that was done, they don't get no cool points for that. My mom is 60 years old. Y'all know I'm supposed to come home. Y'all know I'm home all the time. I'm on house arrest. So y'all take the opportunity that I'm not home. Y'all see me on live stream with Jack Doherty in Miami, and y'all do that. That's pussy shit. That's whack. Get no cool points for that. I don't think nobody respects that shit.
Yeah, man. My thoughts goes out to his mom, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully she's okay. I don't know if she been through that before, you know what I mean? But yeah, following the report, rumors were spreading online claiming that Tekashi staged a home invasion for attention. You know what I'm saying? Other people accused the Island Boys of being involved after people thought they heard somebody say "Red" on the surveillance clip. So if y'all listen to the surveillance clip, like, it sound like somebody said that. But Kodiak Red, he responded directly denying any connection. He said the voices people heard were not his and that the rumors started from a comment section joke that spiraled out of control. Now, Tekashi also denied staging anything. He said he was fully off the property while he was streaming and had no reason to fake a crime. Deputies confirmed the home was actually entered and items were physically taken. Police also confirmed that Tekashi's mother and dog were visible in the footage of the time of the break-in, which lines up with Tekashi's statement. The investigations remain open and police have not named any suspects yet. Now, from chaos around Tekashi to a 20-year legal battle that never seems to end, man. My boy Ray J and Kim Kardashian. Now, Ray J has filed a countersuit against Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner, claiming they violated a settlement reached in 2023. Now, according to Ray J, the agreement required that all sides to permanently stop discussing the 2007 sex tape. He says Kim referenced the situation on their Hulu show, which he believes triggered a $1 million penalty clause within the settlement. Now, Ray J also wants the court to dismiss Kim's and Kris' defamation claims against him. Their lawsuit accuses Ray J of spreading false statements about them online. Ray J's filing argues that the Kardashians reopened old wounds, first by revisiting the tape storyline during a recent episode. Their legal team responded by saying Ray J's interpretation of the settlement is incorrect and that he is misrepresenting the agreement's language. The case has now stretched close to 2 decades and has re-entered the public conversation once again. Y'all ever saw that sex tape, man? I don't know where it is, but I heard the moms was the one who put it out. You know what I'm saying? The moms did a deal with Vivid, and Ray J claims that the moms introduced Ray J to the owner of Vivid. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. And while Ray J and the Kardashians fight in court, another artist went viral for something far more random. my boy Lil TJ. Now there's a clip that spread across social media showing Lil TJ performing in Applebee's, rapping while people are eating at their tables. The angle shows him standing near the bar area performing a track as guests look on confused and entertained at the same time. The video blew up because of the unusual venue. Word, like Applebee's is not known for live rap performances, which made the scene feel surreal. What remains unclear is whether this was a paid booking, a private event, a birthday request, or something spontaneous. There's been no statement from Applebee's corporate team or TJ's team. All that is confirmed is that the clip is real and the fans turned this into a meme within hours. Do not let Tekashi get a hold of this, bro. Applebee's? I mean, I love Applebee's, don't get me wrong, but I didn't even know they do that, bro. For real. My boy Lil TJ. I mean, if the money's right, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they paying you a good bag or whatever, like, I'll do it. But I don't know. Applebee's rapping, TJ. I don't know, bro. It don't mix. It don't mix with the brand. So I can see why people going at him like that. You know what I'm saying? But now, from unexpected performances to a serious health warning that shocked people online. Now, this Russian man loses his ability to walk after years of heavy energy drink use, right? A 22-year-old man from Russia, identified in reports as Artyom, reportedly lost the ability to walk after years of consuming multiple energy drinks daily. So all day he just drinking energy drinks and now he can't walk, bro. According to the reports, he began drinking them at 16 years old, and by 22 he was consuming several cans a day, usually on an empty stomach. Now, after months of worsening abdominal pain, he collapsed and could not stand. Now, the doctor said he suffered severe pancreatic failure with damage spreading to his nervous system and possibly other organs. The story has been shared widely because it highlights the long-term risks of constant stimulant use. While not every medical detail can be independently confirmed, the reports align with known health dangers associated with extreme caffeine consumption. Caffeine toxicity, adrenaline exhaustion, nerve damage, and heart complications are all documented risks when caffeine intake stays extremely high for years, bro. Imagine that, bro. Can you imagine? Not walking because you're drinking Red Bulls on an empty stomach, bro. I mean, who does that? Who has an addiction like that, bro? These Russians, man, you gotta be careful, bro. And while people are dealing with very real health issues, the tech world is dealing with predictions that sound unreal. Elon Musk gave another bold prediction during a recent discussion about Neuralink and Tesla's Optimus robot. Elon Musk said he believes humans might be able to upload their consciousness into a robot body within about 2 decades. That's 20 years. He suggested that a person's memories, personality, emotions, and decision patterns could one day be stored digitally. Neuroscientists and brain interface experts say the idea is far from current technology. Neuralink can help paralyzed patients move robotic limbs or type letters with their minds. But the gap between that and uploading a full identity is massive. No scientist outside Musk company supports this 20-year timeline. The statement reflects Musk's vision for long-term brain-machine fusion, but it's speculative. There is no confirmed evidence that consciousness transfers will be possible within the next 2 decades. Now, I don't see this far from being true, you know what I'm saying? Technology is really picking up. But if Elon Musk is saying that robots, you could upload your consciousness into robots within 20 years, to make that type of claim, you gotta have something to back it up, bro. What you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments below. And while the tech world debates for the future, California introduced a new law that has parents talking right now. Now, in California, they passed a AB 435 law, a child passenger safety law that shifts from age-based rules to fit-based rules. So starting in 2027, children up to age 16 must pass a 5-step seatbelt fit test to ride without a booster seat. So if you don't pass this, if you don't pass this seatbelt test and you're 16 and under, 13 to 16, you might need a booster seat. Now, if they do not fit the adult belt properly, they gotta continue using a booster seat, even when you're 15 or 16. Now, the law doesn't require putting a teenager in an infant seat. It just focuses on belt geometry because smaller teens face higher injury risk from adult seat belts resting on their abdomen instead of the hips, yada, yada, yada. But the waist belt needs to sit on the hip bone, and the shoulder belt must cross the chest correctly. If it does not, the belt can cause internal injuries into a crash, and you will need a booster seat. Now, fines for non-compliance can reach about $490 once penalties are added. Safety experts say the state is trying to reduce injuries to smaller teens, especially in high-speed crashes. So if you're a little scrawny 16-year-old, you might need a booster seat or you will get a ticket, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's wild. I remember back in the 50s, I mean, I wasn't born, but I'm looking at cars, they ain't even have seatbelts. Now, since we're talking about life-changing consequences, this next story shows the opposite side of big life moments. Now, two friends from Wisconsin, they made a handshake agreement in 1992. They promised that if either one of them ever won the lottery, they will split it equally. In 2020, one of them finally hit the jackpot, winning $22 million from the Powerball. He kept his promise and split the winnings right down the middle. After taxes, both men walked away with several $million. The winner retired early and his friend used the money to secure his family's future. Their story resurfaced this year after a new round of reposts, and it continues to be one of the rare lottery stories that shows loyalty and long-term friendship. Now listen, man, I want y'all to be real honest with yourselves. If y'all listening to this in the car right now, if y'all in the crib, y'all shake on it and said, if I win the lottery, we splitting it down the middle. In fact, do this right now, man. Shake your partner's hand. Let him know or let her know. If I win, I will split my lottery winnings with you down the middle. You don't know, man. That could probably bring more good graces and you might win. You know what I'm saying? It don't pay to be stingy like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I respect that, man. And he kept his word, bro. So tell your partner, if I win the lottery, I'm splitting it with you, and seal it with a handshake. Alright? Now we close with a confirmed shift in the way creators and independent artists earn money. Now SoundCloud switches to 100% royalty payouts. SoundCloud introduced a new all-in-one artist plan that lets musicians keep 100% of their royalties when they distribute music through SoundCloud's system to Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, and others. Now this is a major shift because most distributors take a percentage. SoundCloud is positioning itself as the most artist-friendly platform for independent musicians. They also add new fan support features and merch options inside artist dashboards. This lets fans pay artists directly for exclusive content, merch, or drops. The move is designed to pull creators away from other distributors and give them a reason to stay inside the SoundCloud ecosystem. Now, I think Roc Nation has its own distribution. They just launched a distribution deal, and Russ, you know the rapper Russ, he don't like it. Like, we're gonna talk about that tomorrow, man. But Roc Nation has its own distribution deal too, and they paying pretty good as well, man. But yeah, you heard the headlines. Now let's focus on you. This is your artist development tip of the day. Now today's artist development tip of the day is clean, clear, and direct. Knowing when to hire a manager. Now most artists rush to hire a manager before they need one. In many cases, the artist does not need a manager. They need discipline, structure, and consistency. Now a manager cannot fix a lack of work ethic. A manager cannot build a foundation for you. You must have motion on your own before anyone can manage anything. Now, when hiring a manager is a bad idea is when you have no music release, you do not post content, you do not record consistently, you have no brand direction, you have no shows, no catalog, and no momentum. You expect the manager to create your vision for you, you want someone to chase you to work, and you believe a manager replaces effort. Now, in this stage, Spending money on a manager is a waste. You need discipline, a schedule, and an artist development plan. You're building the foundation. Now here's when hiring a manager makes sense. You have steady releases, you have real traction, streams, demand, or a growing fan base. You have brand identity in place. You are getting show requests. You are getting business inquiries. You have more opportunities than you can handle, and you need help with negotiations, calendars, and communication. You are ready to move at a higher level and need support. Now, a manager steps in when the business becomes too much for one person, not before. Now, if you're in the beginning stage, you might need an artist development team. Now, a manager handles what already exists. An artist development team helps you build what does not exist yet. See, a manager reacts to momentum. An artist development team creates momentum. A manager books shows and handles deals and organizes your business. An artist development team shapes your sound, brand, image, strategy, content, and growth. A manager is long-term business. An artist development is just for the foundation. Now, if you're still finding your sound, your identity, or your consistency, you need development, not management. When the foundation is solid, the music is released, and the demand is real, then a manager can step in and scale everything you already built. And remember, every artist wants a manager, but the smart ones build themselves first. They put in the work, they stay consistent, and build a foundation that a real team can stand on. Now, if you need structure, strategy, or a full development plan, Full Motion Music Group is here to help you get there. Lock in and let's build the artist you want the world to see. My name is Swigger Giovanni. Thank you for listening to the Full Motion Podcast, powered by Full Motion Music Group. Stay strong, stay consistent, and most definitely, stay in motion. Peace.